Hi everyone. I hope you guys are having a great day. My name is Kiana. If you're new here, thank you for watching. As you see, we have a whole new setup. I'm very excited about the topic for today because we're going to talk about Drake's new 3-pack Scary Hours 2. You know that I am not the biggest Drake fan at all. I don't know, man. It's just gotten old, to be honest. It's old, it's tired. And I did not want to do another Drake themed post if I wasn't going to say anything different. So I gave Scary Hours 2 a chance. And I have something different to say. Let's not get gassed. I'm not saying I loved it. I'm just saying I have things to say that I did not say previously. So, a little background before we get into the actual songs. So, Scary Hours 2 is the sequel to Drake's January 2018 2-track EP, Scary Hours. This is in anticipation for his 6th studio album, Certified Lover Boy. In this 3-pack, he has a feature from Lil Baby, and he has a feature from Rick Ross. I liked the feature choices. I'm not going to lie. I was like, oh, okay. He released it at midnight, March 5th, 2021. And I didn't listen to it until that morning because, to be honest, I wasn't really that excited. I was excited in the sense of like, okay, bet I can make a video about this next week and post it. But I was not excited to actually listen to the songs. So I was like, I'm not going to stay up all night to wait for this and be disappointed. Just in case I was disappointed. I was not going to do that personally. I'm going to talk about what I liked about each song. I liked something about each song, so that's a good start. So the first song, What's Next? Great visuals. He released a music video or visual along with What's Next, and I feel like that was a smart move. It's the warm-up song. It's literally like, we see what's about to happen next, okay? Like, I am very into album sequencing. I feel like the way you what song is first, what song is second, what song is third is very important. So during the hook, I found myself, like, the next time the chorus came around, I found myself singing along with the hook, and I was like, okay. Like, the reason why Drake is part of the big three is because he knows how to engage the audience. And the big three being Kendrick, J. Cole, Drake. Like, and all three of those artists bring something different to a track. You know, it's very danceable. The song is very danceable. The beat, the production is really good. I really like the synthesizer. And Once It Needs, it took me a little bit longer. That is the second song. And Once It Needs, it took me a little bit longer to enjoy the song, only because of the songwriting. But once I listened to it a couple more times, I realized that it was actually like a good structured song. I feel like Drake is a conversationalist when it comes to rapping, and some people like that. Some people like when rappers just talk about whatever. Like, some people like when rappers talk about their life. Like, they'll just rhyme about their life. It's like a diary entry, like a childhood diary entry. It read that a little bit to me. Not as much as the Lemon Pepper freestyle did, but again, after I listened to it a couple more times, I was like, okay, this has a clear songwriting structure. Ant Clemens is a songwriter, and he said that the chorus of the song should be the why. For example, Sam Smith's Stay With Me. The verses are saying, like, what's going on with him, how is he feeling, and the why is stay with me because you're all I need. Like, that's the why. So that song Once It Needs did follow that structure, and I liked it. I did like that in the beginning of the song, he sounds like he doesn't rap on beat, but what he's actually doing is rapping on a swing of the beat. And I really enjoyed that. I was like, that's very different. Lemon Pepper Freestyle. Rick Ross was a great choice, great title. You know what I'm saying? He owns Wingstop. So Lemon Pepper Freestyle was a great title for a Rick Ross feature. Great marketing. Drake sounded good. He sounded confident. The production was crisp. He rapped a little bit too long, in my personal opinion, but it was a freestyle, and Drake is known to end projects with a freestyle, so I feel like that was really good to, like, I don't know, just give the people what they want. People like when Drake is in his bag talking about himself. It's like a little interview inside of a song. Like, people like that, and he gave them what he wanted, and he executed it well. So that's what I liked. I want to like Drake. I want to like his new stuff. I really, really do. I want to like him. Before, I said I felt like he was riding a wave, and it felt like he wasn't creatively challenged anymore. Listening to this and doing my research like a good journalist, I am a little bit more optimistic. The overwhelming majority of the feelings I have towards Drake's new songs, new albums, new EPs, new mixtapes, new 2-packs, new whatever he wants to, new playlists, whatever he wants to call his bodies of work, is that the feelings, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm unimpressed. I'm unenthused, and I'm underwhelmed. Those are my true feelings. And here is why. Drake used to be a trailblazer, and people still look at him like he is that trailblazer, like he is still trailblazing. Now, I believe in putting legends where they belong. I believe in putting trailblazers where they belong. They deserve to have all of the accolades. I wholeheartedly believe that. They deserve it. They deserve it. And I am holding Drake to a specific standard. And being a trailblazer means that no one has done it before you, or no one has done it better to you. You are second to not that many people. Period. Like, that's what a trailblazer is, right? No one's done it before you, and no one is doing it better than you, right? You unlock something, you untap something that made something that was just okay, phenomenal. There are rappers that I think of, and I'm like, yup, they are the trailblazer in this. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar, no one is beating him, at least now, in the jazzy funk type of rap music that he makes. No one is killing it like him. No one is really killing it like him in the voice effects. No, like, he is the trailblazer of that. You know what I'm saying? Not just reverb and autotune. I mean, the way he makes his voice sounds. The way that he makes his voice sound. No one is killing him in that. J. Cole, no, very few people are at the same level, but he is the concept album person. He's going to tell you a story. He is the traditional hip hop person. Like, that is him, right? And in a genre where everything is a subgenre, there's so many subgenres, he is the traditionalist. He is the hip hop purist, right? Rhapsody is a hip hop purist. No one is getting it like them when it comes to that, the purity of the art form, right? Jid, Mick Jenkins, no one is seeing them in wordplay. Smino, not many people are seeing them in wordplay. They are trailblazers. You see what I'm saying? Like, I can't think of many people who are talked about as much or are the leaders in specific aspects of rap music or hip hop culture. What does Drake do better than anyone? Not beats, not, not production, because that's That's 40. That's not Drake. You know what I'm saying? Not flipping a R&B singer's voice and adding some drums and adding the right claps and adding the right this and that. That's not Drake. Drake is the artist. Drake is the musician. Drake is the rapper. We're talking about what does Drake do more successfully than anyone? Be popular. That's it. That is it. That's all he, like, to me, I am okay to be wrong. I am willing to be wrong. This is my opinion. In my opinion, he does not do anything better than anyone right now. And it doesn't mean that his music is bad. It's just that I feel like the standard that we hold him up to be, that trailblazer, that person that came in and no one was rapping and singing like him, no one was talking about relationship misfortunes like him, no one was doing that. When he, not in hip hop, he's not meeting that standard. Doesn't mean his music is bad. I'm just uninterested until he makes music like that again. You've come to expect a certain sound from him. And the sound, in my opinion, is not memorable. Drake's bars are designed to make you feel, not to make you think. I'm not expecting to not get it and then listen to it again the next day like, yo, I missed that. I'm not expecting that. They're designed to make you feel. They're designed for you to feel what he's saying and take you back to a time when you felt like that, so he is relatable, right? Feelings are relatable. Feelings are relatable. And I think that there is a difference between being relatable and being overt. And overt means done or shown openly, plainly or readily apparent, not secret or hidden. So he's not going to use certain schemes or certain motifs or metaphors or symbolisms to show you how he feels. He's just going to plainly tell you how he feels. And it's boring. It's boring. It's boring. Sometimes it's good, but sometimes it's boring. His bars are designed to take you to a place that he is in or has been, right? So when he talks about Brittany, Tiffany, Shekinah, whoever, you're supposed to remember, oh, I remember when old girl, old dude, this person did me wrong like this. That's what it's designed to do, right? And first, like I've said, it's about women or relationships or being the underdog. That's what he's supposed to make you think about, right? Now, a lot of his rhymes are about him being the best or about people sleeping on him when he really is that dude. Again, like I said, he was in the top 3 he was in the big 3 for a reason, right? When he was that dude, or you know what I'm saying? But because the regular Joe Schmo is his audience, you're not really thinking about, oh, this is when I was the best and no one believed in me. You're thinking about how Drake is your favorite rapper and no one is putting respect on his name. And it's self-serving and it's boring. I don't want to hear about I don't want to hear about how many watches you have and why people sleeping on you. People can't be sleeping on you that much if you be having the biggest songs, the most popping songs in America, in the world. At some point it's just like, what are you talking about? You're delusional. What are we in 2 different universes where you're not Drake? You're Drake, bro. And I wanted to say something. I understand that being a critic is way easier than being a musician. Talking about how Drake is this and how Drake is that is much easier than Drake calling up Quentin Miller and asking him to write some bars. That was shady, but what I meant to say was me talking about it, me setting up my camera, my ring light, and my tripod, and putting this behind here, and making sure I sit in this seat comfortably with my notes on my laptop and thinking about it and listening to it 3 times is way easier than Drake sitting down at the studio making things that people will like to buy. It's way easier. But I feel comfortable saying all of this about Drake and understanding that there is an ease that comes with criticism because people like to sit around and bond over the fact that they hate stuff. I can say that and still say all these things about Drake because he is supposed to be the best. And I'm not saying people at the top should be brought down and humbled and whatever. I don't believe in that. It's easy to call him out because he's supposed to be the best, and this is not his best. It hasn't been his best for a long time. And also, it's easy to call him out because so many people, I looked on Twitter to be like, okay, like what are the people saying? And people are saying good things. I'm like, did I miss something? But what also made me a little more optimistic, yes, I may be a Drake fan again if he delivers. In 2020, February 23rd, Drake was at a Toronto Raptors game and he was interviewed. He confirmed in 2020 that he was working on the next album. So Drake said, and I'm gonna read it verbatim. He said, honestly, I'm out here working hard. You know, I'm tucked away trying to finish an album. So last album I went high volume and did 2 sides. It was like 20 something songs, which is a lot of songs. This album, I'll probably make it more realistic, offering something more concise. Drake also said that he was currently inspired by the Notorious B.I.G.'s ratio of songs versus just important songs. And he has set himself a challenge to make an album free of too much filler. So he said, basically saying like this album is going to be shorter than Scorpion. Scorpion was 25 songs. He was on his Chris Brown off Scorpion. And then Dark Lane demo tapes was 14 songs, but that was a mixtape. So I wasn't really expecting much conciseness from a mixtape. Like that's just like the nature of mixtapes. That's just unfair to ask of anybody. So basically is what he's saying is that Certified Lover Boy is going to be a concise body of work with a main theme, and that is going to mean something, and it's not going to be so long with filler music and filler tracks that people can dance on TikTok and people, you know what I'm saying? Like it's going to be an actual album. Hallelujah. So I am leaving this chapter of the Drake saga a little bit more optimistic. I'm optimistic and excited for Certified Lover Boy. Follow me on Instagram and follow me on my blog, and I hope you all have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this with someone who either A, hates Drake as much as I do, kidding, or B, loves Drake and is going to be upset by me low-key ripping him to shreds yet again, because people were in my DMs last time, so I'm really excited about that. Okay, you guys have a great day. Bye.